Previously. I can't even demonstrate it. Previously. I don't know why. Pickles. That's what I was talking about before. If you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. Anyway. Today, we're going to talk about something that is just very dear to me. Kitty cats. I know I made you all think that's going to be something like, ah! No, it's kitty cats. There's quite a few cats that I have met throughout all of my life. I personally have one cat that I will name later. 2 cats that I will name later. But right now, we're going to talk about the jerk cats that are not mine. There's not one. 2 cats in this house that I just... Every time I turn around, they're there. And I would like to introduce to you all Get It Together.
Hello.
She's here because I'm talking about her cats. Well, her grandchildren.
My kids' cats. Yeah.
No, it's both of them. It's both of their cats.
Yeah.
I used to have not 1, but 2 straws in my 1 coffee cup because I wasn't going to waste my straws. And I was only using that 1 straw for something 1 time. So I had 2 in there. Wow. I made myself a nice, wonderful cup of coffee. It was delicious. Well, so I thought it would be. Until I went, and all my coffee went. And that's when I knew. Her daughter's cat, Mikey, ate my straw. Which is fine. He left the other one alone this time. I've gone through so many straws because of that 1 cat.
Kyo does it too.
Which is also not my cat. On paper, he is. But he's not my cat. He didn't pick me. So, your daughter's cats?
Is that the second one?
No.
Oh.
No, it gets worse. I don't like to eat lunch. I just don't. Because every time I open up the refrigerator and I pull something out and I start getting something ready, I turn around to hear meow. It's not just a meow, it's a meow every time. And I look down and it's always the same cat screaming at me constantly. And I don't mean just 1 meow, I mean like meow, 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 like constantly. Her son's cat. So spoiled with food. People food.
My fault.
He doesn't help the situation.
No.
I cannot go 1 meal without that cat going. Share? Mine? Mine? Which actually will bring back to Mikey in a minute. That cat will not stop. Yes. Zima Mima Bunny Bear. What's up?
Grandma loves you.
She's just right there. Every time you turn around, you're just like, meow! Meow! I'm gonna choke to death, but I'm not sharing with you. Mikey is worse. I'm not gonna lie. Zima screams at you, but she does not go out of her way to go, hey, look, what's that? And then snatch something off your plate. Which, by the way, Nim's coming into this. That's unforgivable.
Wash them off. Being clean.
Where'd my chicken go? That'd be Mikey. Mikey steals. Zima screams. Okay, there's one cat that I adore. I absolutely freaking adore him. Nimmy.
Nim.
Nimmy.
Mini Nimmy.
So cute. Anyway, he's adorable. That cat has an addiction to hot Cheetos.
Anything spicy.
But hot Cheetos are really his Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Because he'll scream at me to get in my room. Anyway. Now that cat, he threw me for a loop. Because I wasn't used to this cat stealing, cat begging, cat taking your food, wanting your food. I wasn't used to this when I first moved in with her. Nim set the course. And like I said, I adore that cat. I'm sitting there, sitting at the table, eating my hot Cheetos. And I don't mean just hot Cheetos, I mean extra hot Cheetos. Because those are actually good. Because the other ones are kind of terrible. They're terrible compared. So I'm eating them, and then I go to put one in my mouth, and the next thing you know, you see a little black cat paw go, and you're just like, oh no. No. There was a fight. Needless to say, I won half of my Cheeto.
Yeah. It was a
Only
tie.
half.
It was a draw.
I just want to take my win where I can put it. They don't know that. Anyway, he won half my Cheeto. Now I just say screw it and just break off a little.
You can't say no to him.
Give him a little bit.
Black cat, beautiful amber eyes, long teeth that just hang down. He's gorgeous. Count Nimula. Yeah.
He's so cute. I love that cat. That's the horrible things that those cats do to me. Including the whole knocking things down just because they feel like it. Because I have a couple of those. I have a couple of those. Her name is Zelda.
Fish tank.
Zelda. She is the absolute best cat I have ever met. Like, totally. By far. Like, everything about her screams. Evil. She is totally evil. But I love her so much. Like, she doesn't actually hurt me even when she's upset. Like, playing with me or fighting, whatever, you know. She's just like, bat, 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 bat. While hissing at me. And I'm just like, and I let her go. Okay. But Zelda she's my weakness. My biggest weakness of all. That and what cat can you honestly think of that will literally chase you down and beat you up because you wear slippers and you don't pick up your feet completely? So it's like what cat? What cat? And usually I purposely do it because I see her and I'm just like, oh, game on. Every day I'm shuffling. She gets just like, oh god, it's gotta die. And I'm just like, bring it on, let's do this, game on. I can't help it. She literally will just run across the room and just attack me. It's not me that she's actually going after, it's only my slippers. Because they have to die. Oh, that cat. Oh, she's evil. I love her. And I don't mean just because I annoy her. I mean because she's just, I love her. She's just so, and she's fluffy and soft. She's fluffy and soft.
Pissy missy.
Yeah. Yeah. She can't be around the other cats too much or she's like, and they're not even near her. She just sees them across the hall. She's like, no. But I don't blame her because when we moved in here, her daughter's cat Mikey, you know the one I was talking about earlier?
Isn't it whole?
He went out of his way to harass her. So, you know, she's a little bit.
He likes her. It's a crush. It's like when little girls have crushes on boys stuff in school. What do? They pick on them. They bully them.
Well, he bullied the hell out of her, okay? And let's not bring up Zima and Mist. Little chip in the ear.
Yeah.
But he looks adorable with it, and it doesn't bother him. So. Point remains. Her kids' cats are bullies! That's basically what I'm getting at with the cat. Yes! Zima, Mikey. Oh, Tiki's adorable. Little chubby bodied, little itty bitty head. You're just like, oh my god.
Big eyes.
Oh god, huge eyes. Think of a lemur and like zoom in on the eyes.
She's a wildcat.
She's so pretty cute.
You've got to
Just don't touch her.
hybrid breed something, and I'm the only person that could pick her up and pet her. Everybody else pulls back the stub.
That's not true. I don't try. I won't try because I know. I know better. No, I'm that person that's like, okay, there's an animal there. I'm not going to jump on it like most people do and get attacked. I'm the person that goes, oh, this is so hard not to jump on it and attack. But I'm just going to sit there and wait. Say hi to the cat when I walk in.
Turn around and you go.
That's only Zelda. No, that's only Zelda. Tiki, I won't even touch her. She comes to me when she wants my affection. Which she never does, so point remains.
Me.
Yeah, I won't.
No, that's called loyal.
Zelda's loyal too. Kind of. She loves me, okay? What cat will just literally go and attack every inanimate object that you have? Just because mom is upset. She beat up the refrigerator, she beat up the stove, she beat up the table, she beat up the couch, she beat up the wall, she just beat everything up. Just because I was upset. That is loyal. She's my rock. Cats. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. I like dogs. I like other people's dogs that live in different states from me that I don't ever actually have to see or meet or like. I love dogs from a very, 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 very. Hold on, I'm not getting there. I'm not done yet. Very, 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 very opposite side of the country.
You got a couple of varies in there.
I'm just going with opposite side of the country. Maybe out of the country, I like their dogs. I mean, dogs don't have a problem with me generally. Quite frankly, they actually like me, and I think it's just to spite me because I don't like the sniffing and the drooling and the. Let me love you. No, I like cats. I like cats because they're perfect. When you get older and stuff, you just crack your window and just in case you die at night, they can go out and they can take care of themselves.
Oh, they just eat you.
Oh no, they'll bring back their buddies for that. Okay. Yeah, remember? They usually leave and they take care of themselves for a little while.
You're not turning into Catwoman.
Oh, I don't want to.
I do.
I don't.
Nice the outfit.
No, it looks very uncomfortable. But dogs, not my thing. I like them from a very far.
Far away. There's your kids screaming over there.
Yeah.
Interrupting the video.
For the record, they're not actually screaming in pain.
They're playing. It's a party.
Exactly. So we're not being horrible human beings.
At midnight.
Welcome to where we live.
Yeah.
Welcome to where we live. So what do you want to talk about? Nothing.
I want to draw.
She wants to draw. Actually, she was supposed to draw while I was doing this, but I kind of was like, oh, by the way, lasso. Hi, everybody.
Remember my chair went down.
I don't like being all by myself.
Oh wait, don't start singing it. YouTube's gonna kick you off.
Yeah. Anyway, so there's cats. Covered cats. Cats are freaking awesome. I love them dearly. I do. They are They're just so cute. Like everything about them, the little ears and the faces and the little paws. Oh my god, you got Not really, but really, the paws are just adorable. Their paws are adorable. I love their little paws and little faces that you can just like, you can see them. You don't have to draw them on, but you can actually see the little faces on the little paws. You're just like, oh, little teddy bear. And the cats are like, drop it. I'm like, never. And then they start like, ah, ah, ah. I'm like, okay, take it back. Cats. I love cats. And I am not a fan, you can't see it, but I'm not a fan of fish tanks anymore after tonight. I got cut.
You can't even see it.
But I can feel it. Ow. Little itty bitty cut right here. She's like, oh. But no, I can feel it. It hurt. I went to move the tank a little bit without realizing that the tank was broken.
I didn't know, it's not mine.
I know, but it still hurt. And then you mocked me and you made fun of me and there was ridicule and just meh. But no, in all honesty, it hurt. And then she sprayed it with some stuff. She didn't even warn me. She's like, let me see. I was like, it hurts, man. She's like,
cleans it and puts like a big skin barrier over it.
mm-hmm.
It works amazing.
I am crying, and she's making fun of me because she didn't even warn me about the pain that was about to.
Oh, the stinging, yeah.
She warned me after it started stinging, and I was like, undo it. Undo it.
Water takes off.
Well, yeah, I noticed because now I need more.
I don't even see it.
I do. It's right there. Right? It's right there. Did you not see that? It's right there. Look, lie to her and say, it's right there.
Yeah, write down in the comments if you can see her little boo-boo. Because it is
My
not there.
Boo-boo. Just see it. I'm gonna baby it for a while.
Okay, so what's on the next week's video?
Next week's video is probably going to be all about, I don't know. I didn't think that far ahead.
Why?
Because I never do. I live in the now. Then usually
the last couple videos you mentioned.
It was because I blurred something out.
Okay,
and then
so
I got
what's
help.
irritating you?
My boo-boo. Well, if you wanted to know, my boo-boo's irritating me.
Besides that.
Oh.
Next week will be a surprise.
I was going to go with something else, but hey, surprise will do. Okay. Surprise! Next week on I Don't Know Why, it's a surprise!
Till then, later.